And welcome back. Well, when you redo a room in your house, it's not about just keeping up with the Joneses. It's about taking care of one of the biggest investments you have, your home. Today, upgrades that not only increase the livability of your space, but also that lovability factor too. Joining us now is the owner and founder of Granite Plus Kitchen and Bath, along with Allison Sweary, an estimator at JJB Home Improvements. We're excited to have you guys here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. So I didn't say your name, Lynette as
That's
well.
Okay.
Lynette Williams, although I missed that part in the script. Good to have you guys here.
Thank you for having us.
So I think this is really great because a lot of people do want to do improvements. They want to do things that make sense. And you guys really kind of teach people the importance of seeing your home as a place for personal well-being,
Yes.
as well as a personal asset, right?
Correct. So one of the things that we do try to stress to people that it's not just where you live. It is typically it's the largest investment that people are ever going to make.
Yeah.
And so we help people create an environment that allows them to have a sense of well-being when they come home from a stressful day, but also updating their property, keeping it updated so that when it does come time to sell or when they are wanting to look at their financial status, that they have a nice little nest egg there. Because striking statistics are over the last 10 years here in Wisconsin, we've had a 97% increase in home values.
Oh, yeah.
And those are really big numbers for a lot of people. And so we really stress that people should update their properties to keep up with that market value. It's really important.
It's a balance, right? It's a balance you're trying to strike. And I love the fact that you're like, yeah, if you continue to keep it updated, then you're going to be able to get that return on your asset and your personal investments as well.
Correct.
A lot of people talk about kitchens and bathrooms in particular and being the place to invest, and it kind of like sells your home. How true is that? Because we hear that all the time here, even on the show.
Yeah, so prior to being owning Granite Plus, I was in real estate for close to 20 years, and that is very, very true. So the kitchen is pretty much the heartbeat of your home. It's where everybody gathers. Everybody's got to eat at some point. So yeah, it definitely is one of the main factors that sell, along with bathrooms. It's where you start your day. You want to put your best foot forward, so definitely.
Yeah. And I always think too, like in couples, a lot of times you got to sort of also please some of the women. You know, we're like, I want a nice bathroom. If I go to a house that's completely outdated, but it's got like a luxurious bathroom, I'd be like, okay, I can deal with the rest, you know, like that's it. So I love it.
Yeah.
What about trends? Because obviously we were talking about some, you know, trends that are just like a little bit wild right now. How do you make sure that you're staying up with trends, but you're not getting outdated so fast? Because I feel like a lot of trends within a year, you'd be like, why did I do that? Now I got to reinvest in all this.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of keep up with trends while not, you know, falling outdated too quickly?
I think that's one of the benefits of working with designers at both JJB and Granite Plus is they're highly trained in knowing how to pull in the trends, but also make sure your design is timeless. And one of the ways they do that is by looking at the home as a whole. And how do we pull in the original architecture of the home and make sure that your new space that you're renovating still pays homage to that original home. And you're not walking into your new kitchen and someone's like, this is drastically different than what the rest of your house looks like. How do we tie in that character and that original architecture? And then there's also sticking to neutrals and very clean lines. So if you're doing new cabinetry, doing new countertops and floorings, those neutral colors will help keep it timeless. And then we always recommend bringing in the personality and bringing in the trends with things like your decor or your rugs. So you talk about the cherry earlier, you know, putting in the cherry rugs and some accents of cherry. And then when that's no longer in style, it's so much more affordable to switch out a rug and some decor rather than new cabinetry or new countertops. So it really kind of allows you to make it your own. But then also when you go to sell, it's almost like a blank slate for someone else to then come in and layer in the types of decor that really speaks to them.
Yeah, because I could see having like a big painting or like red pillows, but like when you're painting the walls red, I'm not sure that, you know, you're going to like that for a long time. Or if you do, the next buyer may not like that when you're going to sell. So you might have to then repaint and do all these things. And the thing is, it's expensive, right? The cost of updating, I think, is really overwhelming to people. And a lot of people started doing it during the pandemic, right? They were kind of shut in. They were like, we really need to update this space, but oh my gosh, it's going to be so expensive. So do you guys have tips on how to make remodeling maybe more affordable?
Yeah, I think both of our companies work with a lot of local banks that can help you with financing. Additionally, if you've invested in your home, HELOCs are a great way to continue that investment into your space. And then we also recommend just starting the conversation with one of our designers. If you're working with Granite Plus, they're great for helping you kind of scale down and just focus on your cabinetry or your countertops. Or if you're looking to remove walls and reshape a whole room, JJB Home can help with that in kind of a larger scale. So there is opportunity on both a small and a large scale to still uplift a place.
What's in for cabinets right now? Because I feel like there's like so many, like different trends going on.
Well, one of the biggest things is that we are a nation of consumers, right?
Yes.
And so we always have tons of things laid out everywhere. I think a lot of what we see now is that people come in and they go, well, we just want to put some new countertops in, right?
Yes.
But cabinets, they offer so much more, right? You're putting brand new countertops on top of 20-year-old cabinets that just don't have the functionality, the storage solutions. You know, we need a place to put all that stuff now. And the newer cabinets, that's the way to go. I mean, hands down, you're not going to have the mess that you have because you're going to have a place to put it. And I think that's really important, especially for us who are in the kitchen a lot and want a place to put, our family goods away.
It makes it feel like not only are you organized, but you're updated, but you've got all this efficiency with it too. And like we said earlier, then you just love your space. It just, loving it is pretty incredible. So you guys, I love the partnership here. It's awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
You bet. And when you work with Granite Plus, you're going to get up to a $750 rebate back when you bundle cabinets and countertops. You can browse the showroom, which is in New Berlin, and talk to their design consultants, and the design meeting for you is free. For more information, go to graniteplususa.com. Make sure that you mention the morning blend, because then they're going to give you a secret gift. So secret, I can't even tell you. You got to go in. You got to find out there. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.